My name is Stephanie Lopez, and today I'm going to do my presentation. This is my brother who's going to record me. This is my mom, my stepdad, my cousin, and my aunt who are going to be watching me from Mexico. So how many of you have actually wondered where makeup started or how it began? I'm sure none of you, because I did it. When I started wearing makeup, it was something I really enjoyed because it made me feel better and it was actually fun to do. That's why I decided to research on the history of makeup and how it started. I'm going to tell you where it came from and how it came to be what it is today. Makeup is a big part of society today. You see it in magazines, you see it in movies, you see it everywhere. And that's why it is a big part of today. In a survey asking girls how many of them wore makeup, out of 2,000, 1,895 of them answered that they do. So that's a lot of them. Guys must not really care for makeup because it is a girl thing. Why would guys care for makeup? But I'm still sure you'll be interested to know how makeup became what it is today and the history behind it. Makeup started 6,000 years ago in Greece and Egypt. If you see pictures of Cleopatra, you'll see that she is wearing eyeliner. That eyeliner is actually made out of coal. Makeup back then was usually used only for part of your culture and such. So in Rome, women used these formulas made out of lead. They were lead-based formulas, and they would use them to make their skin pale. Pale skin was actually considered beautiful back then. The paler you were, the more beautiful you were, which is kind of different from today. Only prostitutes would dare use colors on their faces, such as cheeks, nail polish, lip gloss, or eyeshadow. In the 1900s, photography became famous. People would take pictures of themselves, so they want to look good because it would be the only picture they'd have of themselves. So they would wear makeup. Then movies started. Movie stars wanted to look good because they were going to be famous. These movies were going to be seen by a lot of people in the world. So they would wear heavy, heavy makeup. In 1914, a famous makeup artist that would do the makeup for these movie stars, his name was Max Factor, invented the grease paint, which is basically a foundation that wouldn't crease nor cake up. So it was good because these actors were filming and there was long hours and they needed their makeup to stay on good all day. Regular people didn't wear makeup at all. In 1914, a famous makeup artist named Max Factor invented the word makeup. Mom. Stop! ¿Cuánta pila tengo?
5%.
In 1914, a famous makeup artist named Max Factor invented grease paint, which is actually like a foundation that doesn't cake up nor crease, which is good because makeup needed to stay on all day because they were filming long hours. Regular people didn't really wear makeup, so when they started seeing that these movie stars looked good on TV, they wanted to look just like them. So Max Factor took advantage of this. Besides inventing grease paint, he actually invented the lip gloss and the eyebrow pencil, so thank him for that. So he took advantage of this high demand for makeup and he started advertising his makeup products to regular people. When regular people started noticing how good they looked and how good they felt, makeup became popular. And that's when all these makeup companies began emerging and opening up with all these different kinds of makeup products that it would take days to name. Trust me. So besides makeup, women also wore nail polish. But the interesting thing is that it wasn't just regular nail polish like today. They actually wore car paint. Yes, they wore car paint on their nails. They would go to Ford dealers, which was popular back then, and they would ask for car paint. The most popular one was black nail polish because it dried faster. So makeup has always been part of society back then and today, but it's most popular today. It's popular because it makes us feel better and it makes us look better. So what's better than that? And that's how makeup became what it is today. A girl's best friend. It truly is a girl's best friend because it makes us feel good and makes us look better. Question number 1.
Was Max Factor the first makeup artist?
Max Factor was actually not the first makeup artist. He was the most famous one because he did come up with the word makeup, and he was the makeup artist for most movie stars. So he took advantage of that and made makeup famous, but he was not the first one. Question.
What is your favorite thing about makeup?
What is my favorite thing about makeup? Well, my favorite thing about makeup is, as I did mention in my speech, that it makes me feel better, and it's actually really fun to do. Question number 3.
What is one of the biggest differences from back then to today?
The biggest differences from back then to today is probably the ingredients. Makeup back then was not really healthy, as you can see. It was made out of coal and grease paint, which was bad for your skin. And today, well, ingredients have improved because it is so popular that we're not going to wear those ingredients that they wore back then. Question number 4.
What do you think it would be like if makeup and cosmetics didn't exist?
Life would be kind of boring because imagine every girl looked the same. If makeup didn't exist, it'd be boring. Girls wear makeup to make themselves look better, and it makes you feel unique because you have different makeup than other girls, and it's fun. It's like painting on yourself. Number 5.
If both men and women wore makeup for the photography in the early 1900s, why do you think makeup caught on with women and not with men?
Because makeup was basically used for the picture. If you were going to have one picture of yourself, you wanted to look good. So men didn't really catch on because, I don't know, it'd make them feel ridiculous. Of course, movie stars, guys, they do wear makeup, but in regular life, it's just not a manly thing.